Welcome back, everybody! Hey! Jake Hassan, Colby Marcio, welcome. I don't know if this is the show name. Is it the show name? Sports and Nonsense? I mean, sounds like us. It could be us. Jake's upset because he used a mic that doesn't work. And what the hell is this? What was that? Oh, it's graphics. We have a producer. Yes, forgot. Matt, shout out to him. Jake, how we doing? How was work?
I just it's so how do we do one show with no issues? None.
Mm-hmm.
No, everything works the exact way it's supposed to.
And maybe you got water in your mic.
And we come back 6 days later and nothing.
Maybe you got water in your mic. But Jake, for the full transparency, Jake's mic was causing him to hit that remix to ignition, hot and fresh out the kitchen when he would speak. He would go 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we told him to get rid of that.
Very good. Get rid of that. Good producing by everybody.
I mean, you sound better. You sound fine.
I wish I had an explanation. I don't understand what happened. And
you also had 10 minutes to prepare yourself, so it's fine. It's understandable that things would go haywire. Also, we have people in chat. Amanda, welcome in. Thank you for being here. Everyone else that is here, thank you for being here. Welcome in. I guess we're going to name this Sports and Nonsense Show with Colby Marcio and Jake Hassan. Like, who cares what the name is? You know what it's going to be. It's going to be the title, Sports and Nonsense. We're going to get nonsensical here. Nothing's going to matter. It's going to be the group chat that we talk into and everyone gets to get involved. What's going on, Crutch? Long time no talk. I talked to him 2 days ago. Also, I promised a beverage in here. Promised that I would make an old-fashioned because we're doing this at 8:06 Central, 9:06 Eastern. Producer Matt down below I forgot he was an owl, and I was like, hey, sorry, we're going to do this really late. And I was like, wait a minute. He hates getting up early. He loves being up late. Perfect. Now we have a guy helping us. And
the band's back together.
The band is fully back together. Reed Phillips, what is going on? Jake promised me he would crack open a cold, refreshing adult beverage, responsible adult beverage. He said he would not get involved with bourbon because he has work in the morning.
No, I have to.
So
it's not I have work. I have to lift in the
morning. We'll talk about DePaul in a second because I told Matt 5 minutes ago, almost cried. But Jake, what's the beverage of choice? We're doing a late show. I feel like it's a good time to crack open something.
I was gonna say, if you still have yours, I will get mine.
Jake, I have all the ingredients. I didn't even make it yet. I have my whole table.
Why didn't you mix it yet? I have one step.
Because
I have one step to
that's the point. Because we're doing this as one. Everyone's involved.
Okay, I'm ready when you are.
All right. So this is what I'm gonna mix it in because I didn't want anything to spill.
Sure.
So I have my bowl of ice.
This is efficiency by you, actually.
I have my bowl. Actually, hold on. So you put the ice in. This is good ASMR. You put the ice in, and then we're gonna stir it. We're gonna get this cold because hey,
well, I'm gonna get a
have some class. Freeze your glass that you're gonna put it into. Everyone that's coming in, welcome in. Appreciate you being here. You cannot subscribe to anything yet because we have to go live on 4 different occasions and be live for 4 hours. So we'll be saying that when we can, but I do appreciate everybody out there spreading the word, spreading the love towards us doing this show. All right, I think it's cold now. So here we go. We got the bitters. This is orange bitters. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Put that down. Also, if you think I'm being overly cautious, it's because all my technology is in front of me.
No,
all right. And then we got...
While you do that, I want to address the comment from Crutch of, I'd rather lift the morning after a glass of bourbon over a couple of beers. My problem is if I have bourbon, I can't sleep. This is how I know I'm washed. I'm old officially because if I have one glass of bourbon, I can't fall asleep. I don't know what it is. So one beer is not going to put me out, and I can burn that off easy. Especially because I walked from West Loop to Gold Coast today because it was nice out.
Hey, that's a good walk.
Dude, it was like 2 miles.
People, if you like old fashions, getting Demerara syrup,
Yeah,
life changing,
it's good.
literally life changing. And then we just put
Colby, you know what I'm doing tomorrow, though?
what?
I'll be at the O'Hare Chili's tomorrow afternoon.
I'm putting half an ounce. Sometimes I feel like I put too much. What are you gonna get the big QP?
What? I don't even know what that means.
Oh, must not be a Chili's guy. All right.
I don't live in the suburbs.
This triple sec will put you on your rear end tails.
What is it?
It is 30%.
Jesus.
Hey, let's get to it.
This guy does not play about his old fashions for real.
I don't. All right. That one we're going to put 1 ounce because it is a lot. Pour that in there. Anything else I'm missing? No. So today, folks, we're doing bullet bourbon. And bullet bourbon because the last time I used bullet bourbon to make an old fashioned, I was like, I'll take 4 of those. So I've kind of been holding on to this. Didn't think I would love it as much, but bullet bourbon's hitting the spot right now. So we're going bullet bourbon. And we're going 1 ounce. Then we're going to pour that 1.5 ounces. And then we're rocking and rolling, folks.
Yep.
Now throw the old ice in. The cubed ice. Also, shout out to Bullet Bourbon. I have the Bullet Bourbon cube.
Nice.
So that will go in the ice glass. And then we're going to give it a stir.
Did you spill?
A little bit. We're going to give it a nice gentle stir because, like I said, all the electronics are in front of me. And I'm not a bartender. I'm just a jamoke that likes old fashions. All right. That's a good stir because I'm terrified. Where is the... Oh. Also, I have no room. So that's the other problem.
Sure.
Also, welcome in, everybody. Amanda. Yeah.
So I'm gonna post on Instagram while you're doing that.
Perfect. And then it has the engraved. Look at that. That's beautiful. Absolutely. Where's the... Oh, it's right here. I was looking for this bad boy, for the cherry. We'll get to that in a second.
It's all about the cherries for you, as I've always said.
And then we got the strainer. Now this is where I'm scared because it's right by my mic. So we're gonna pour it slowly. Perfect. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Could not have had a better pour. I'm not even being any remotely facetious at all. Anywho, so here we go. We got the orange peel. Don't want to cut my hand off. Get the orange peel.
Very big of you to not want to.
Crap. Here we go. Orange peel. Got to express the oils.
Of course.
And then go around the rim. Throw it in because I don't need that on the toothpick, the metal toothpick. We're gonna go in. We got the fancy cherries that I bought before I was, unemployed. So I'm gonna take one out and stab it.
I get that first Equinox check tomorrow. I'm pretty excited about that. Even though
that's huge. That's huge. 1 sec. I don't want to spill this. Okay. And boom. Boom. Somebody take a screenshot of this. Boom.
Wow, that's a full ass old fashioned.
It's the ice cube. The ice cube.
Well, I know that. I know how volume and liquid works.
You ever been to a bar?
No. Can you take me? Can we go on a date?
We've been on 2.
Technically 3.
All right. I got it on the coaster. I need one more cherry. That was just crap. All right, and then we'll start the show.
We'll start the show 10 minutes in. For anybody who cares, nobody asked, but I am drinking a Maplewood stout, the Brownie Points Ale.
If I actually chose to do a beer, I would have done a left-hand stout.
I will say Maplewood made a peanut butter stout that I need to go pick up when I get back.
All right. I think I killed it. How'd I do, everybody? How'd I do? Was that worth doing? I feel like it took too long.
I was honestly, I don't know if we needed the full assembly, but,
Yeah, whatever.
It's episode 2. We're figuring it out.
I haven't got this. I haven't spoken a while or haven't done anything worth like this in a while. And I haven't done a show this late, maybe ever.
You've never. Well, you're an early bedtime guy, aren't you? You're in bed pretty early.
I like to go to bed at like 11.
That's not too bad.
No, but let's get rolling. Jake, I wrote down a ton of stuff that I wanted to just toss your way, talk to you about. Be like, hey, what are your thoughts on this? So I don't know where you want to go. So you pick the sport, and I'll have something that I want to throw your way.
I mean, I feel like we might as well start with the baseball. Like that's our thing, especially when we're together.
Which one?
I mean, you said you have stuff. So, I mean, do you have stuff for college baseball?
No, that was the only one I don't.
All right, so let's start with Major League Baseball then. How about that?
Okay, perfect. So I was scrolling through the apps looking to see if I could add or potentially be talk myself into adding to my futures portfolio. And one, I found something that tickled me. And then, being a good friend, I found something that will, without a doubt, tickle you. And that being, I went through it. I didn't find anything that I liked, but I just wanted to tell you that the Green Book has pitcher ERAs. I knew you didn't know this. I'm so glad you didn't know this.
Wait a gosh darn minute. Okay, hold on. All right.
So name me a pitcher. Okay. Name me a pitcher, and I'll go through and look for it.
I was gonna say before I open this, because I'm opening it right now, obviously, because I very much want to see this. Mm-hmm. Like how many pitchers are we talking?
A lot. And the other one I'll talk to you about is batting averages. And I wrote down a couple that grabbed me, but I was looking for Cal. No offense to Amanda, who's watching and is a Seattle Mariners fan.
Oh my God!
I was looking to see if Cal's was there. Nothing was Cal. So, but there are a lot, and like a lot is, and we should definitely touch on it. Was why I brought it up. So throw me a pitcher.
So here's my thing, and this is actually a good betting thing that we should talk about, because I'm looking at this right now, and I don't see. I'm reading like the bet slip. I don't see anything for a minimum amount of starts. Like I don't see that pitcher has to make.
Oh no! Oh, you're saying the slip. I'm sorry.
I'm looking at the page in and of itself. Like I don't see anything anywhere. I scrolled all the way to the bottom, nothing. Like, because for example, the third pitcher down on this list, if you open the Green Book and you go to the MLB ERA, whatever, Brian Wu, for example. I love Brian Wu. I think he has Cy Young upside. Can't stay healthy. Guy goes down with the hamstring 2 or 3 times a year.
Yeah.
And so if Brian Wu only makes, let's say, 5 starts, based on what I'm looking at here, you get paid out. Like, I don't see, like, I have Brian Wu under 3.38 ERA in my bet slip right now. I don't see diddly about a stipulation on a certain amount of starts. Here's another one. Second one down, Brandon Woodruff, 3.71, juiced minus 110 to the under. This guy hasn't been healthy in 3 years.
Yeah, so last year was the first time we saw him.
If he comes out opening weekend against Cincinnati and he goes 5 innings, 1 earned run, and then his shoulder explodes again, based on what I'm seeing, like, and I'm not saying you should bet based on trying to predict injuries. That's a fool's errand, obviously. I'm just saying these are things to keep in mind when you're making it, because it could go the other way too. Brandon Woodruff has a bad start, and let's say then he doesn't make another start, and let's say his ERA is 3.8, and you just lose barely because of 1 start. Like, I think you have to be very, very careful here. That would be my advice to anyone trying to bet this market. So
the funniest one was for me. Where is it at?
Oh man, this is so.
There was like a near 5. Trying to find who it was.
I have one that I really like already.
Who was it?
We have to go Cam Schlittler over 3.85, right?
Dude, that was the first one that grabbed me.
We have to go over on that, right?
And again, I don't.
And flip side of that, Bubba Chandler under 4.08.
Schlittler 100% over.
That's crazy to me. 3.85.
Like if they had a Trey Savage in there, over.
I thought I saw Trey Savage. I might have seen it.
Did you?
I thought I saw it. Yeah, Trey Savage 3.75. 3.75 is high. That's high.
Yeah, I think that's why I probably didn't notice it or care for it.
Trevor Rogers, 4.14. What are we doing here?
The guy that should have won Cy Young?
Yes, for the Orioles.
Now, side note, so I don't forget. Just real quick, yes, no. So we don't have to dive into this. We can come back to it later. Somebody can hold us accountable. Orioles to win the AL East? Yes, no. Price-wise.
All right, let me pull it up.
I think I saw 9. I don't know, or 4. I don't remember what I saw.
I'm looking at 475 right now. So let's say for all intents and purposes, let's just split the baby and say 450.
Okay.
At that price, no.
So you're saying
too much has to go right. Kyle Bradish has to stay healthy. Trevor Rogers has to do that again. And they have to find 3 other pitchers somewhere.
They got the milkman. I'm being completely facetious.
I was gonna say, does that okay? Yeah, the postman, your mailman is starting for the Orioles on day 3 of the season. I get it, and I was saying that. Who was I talking to? I see.
Also, this is going to drive me nuts.
Solo projects now that I don't know where I say what anymore. But brag, HassanTex.substack.com, by the way. But I'm thinking about Baltimore could score 1 million runs, and maybe it just doesn't matter. And maybe they just outscore everybody, and that's what they're going to do. Hey. But Chris Bassett, your number 3. Thank you.
I saved it for you.
Chris Bassett's fine. Maybe Shane Baz is finally a dude. Maybe he finally figures it out. But Kyle Bradish, we haven't seen in over a year. We haven't seen Trevor Rogers. Great, was awesome for a handful of starts last year. He was also awful when he first got to the Orioles. So what is that actually going to be? Shane Baz has never been able to be consistent. Now he has to go to that park and with the wind tunnel in left field. I don't know. I want to believe in the Orioles, especially for our friend PJ Glasser. And I love
Trevor.
I love the lineup. I think Gunnar, me and you talked about Gunnar Henderson, 40 home runs at 17-1, which, by the way, did you see that price now? That price is under 10-1. They cut that way in half. That price is 5-1 now. We were way out.
I never bet it.
I did, and I'm very happy about it. I gave it out too when it was still 17-1. I love the lineup. Henderson, I think Taylor Ward is a perfect addition for what that team is trying to be. For him to not have to be the star and not have to be the co-pilot, and instead he's the designated survivor, great. I think that's a great role for him. Then you have Pete Alonso, obviously. Then you have Adley Rutschman. I don't know what this is going to be, but Samuel Basallo was really good. So, I think the lineup is very good. And if there was a total on Orioles runs scored for the year, I would take the over on that. But I can't, in good faith, bet against the Blue Jays, especially.
They're probably going to be what we thought the Rangers were going to be last year. Very concerned with the pitching.
I don't even know if they'll be that. The Rangers pitching was really good.
No. Preseason takes on the Rangers. Sure. Where we're this team could, on paper, score 6 runs a game or 5.
Yeah, sure.
They're going to put up runs. They're going to be electrifying.
What I think we're going to get with the Orioles, what I think could be really fun, honestly, is series prices for them this year. I would never take them division. I would never take them pennant. But you get them in a matchup against a Blue Jays team, and you catch the Orioles where maybe Shane Baz is on a hot streak.
Yeah.
Maybe you catch Kyle Bradish and Shane Baz, and you can get a 3-game series against the Blue Jays or against the Tigers, especially early in the season. Yeah. I think you can get some good prices on the Orioles, but I would never bet them. Not division, not pennant. I can't have faith in that pitching staff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, there was really no. You told me to bet a team for the AL East. There wasn't anyone that really grabbed me.
I mean, you're pulling straw. You talk about the AL East you're throwing darts.
They're just going to beat the crap out of each other. There's really no.
Except for the Rays. The Rays stink.
Yeah, the Rays they're not worth even talking about. Yeah. But let's go back to the ERAs. Just if one of those on that long list, what's one that you're I'm probably going to pull trig, or you would suggest?
I'm betting the Schlittler over. I'm betting that.
Okay. Yeah, that one I completely agree. That one I really like. That was one I was definitely over.
Yeah, I mean, Schlittler 3.85. Come on. He had 3 good starts in the postseason, 2 good starts. Come on.
It might have been 1, Well, actually, it might have been 2. It was 2. It was 2.
I'm still looking at these, like, because I haven't even laid eyes on these yet. Ooh, man, dicey. But if it hits, it's gonna fly under Cole Reagan's 337.
That was another one.
That's one. But the thing is, the park. We don't know how that's gonna affect.
So there was a lot of them that I saw. This one and the one we're gonna get into that I was like, I'm kind of already on this.
Yeah, sure. You've betted.
Like we're on the Royals win total over, and I'm on a million other props. But
we have enough.
So yeah, we're set on betting the Royals. Now let's change gears. Let's go to the one that I stumbled upon the first, and I was like, yeah, I'm definitely gonna try and find some names to throw out to Jake. Numero uno, and I'm very upset that we didn't talk about this last week when we were talking home run futures. Hunter Goodman. I remember seeing under 30 home runs, I think 28 and a half. Half his season is played in Coors. Yep. I know it's very easy to say and very easy to assume he can do it. Let me just 30 home runs was even money. I think that's a very good price. But
right?
No, I didn't tweet. I just texted it to you.
Oh, is that what it was?
But the book has his batting average at 257. He batted 280 almost last year. His rookie season, he is the full-time catcher for the Rockies, and he is honestly one of the cornerstones of their future. Him, Zach Veen, what's the shortstop's name? Kyle Ritter. He is the reason to go to that ballpark. He was in every game that I've watched with the Rockies. Did I watch a lot of Rockies games? Yes. Antonio Senzatella pitches for that team. So I know Hunter Goodman very well. Very, very consistent hitter. Over feels like a layup. Unless they're anticipating sophomore slump, he is in a boom spot, in my opinion, especially lucking into playing for the Rockies, even though that's not really luck at all. It's really kind of a resume builder, in my opinion.
I'm looking. Can I say something?
Of course.
Might be a little.
That's why we're here. That's why we're here.
Thank you. The Rockies lineup might be like
frisky.
Yes. Like I say that with a ton of.
Hold on. I'm going to cut you off after cutting me off. Frisky, is it because of Zach Veen's home run?
No. Frisky in the sense of like compared to what the Rockies, the product they've put out there in the last 5 years. Okay. Like Jake McCarthy, solid big leaguer, probably better as a fourth outfielder somewhere. But like Jake McCarthy, MLB player. Ezekiel Tovar, pretty solid MLB player. Like not gonna wow you, but like a 2-3 win player. Hunter Goodman, we just talked about. Mickey Moniak kind of has refound himself in Colorado. He's a probably
Mickey Moniak is great for that team. He's not great anywhere else. He's great for that team.
Willie Castro, Edward Julian, like solid high floor players.
Former twin, former made of glass.
High floor players. And Matt puts in our private chat, like Charlie Condon, former power bat from Georgia. I don't know if it's going to translate to Major League Baseball. Guy strikes out a ton. Might just be a poor man's Schwarber. And I don't mean like this version of Schwarber. I mean like Cubs Schwarber, National Schwarber. But still, like he's got a high ceiling. Like we early in the season, we're going to get some Rockies like 3 and 4 to 1 money lines. We might be able to play them a couple times. And then you mentioned jacked Zach Veen too, like that.
Hold on. Are we just? I don't know if you're just a mastermind genius. Are you looking for a layup for me to ask you? Is it stupid that the Rockies are at the highest or the best odds to have the worst record again? Are you trying to bait me into asking you what was your bet that we didn't get to from last week? I think you were. No. Before we get there, just say yes, no on Hunter Goodman over to what did I say? 257 and a half.
Yeah, I would go over, I guess. Especially, I would definitely go over his home runs because, like there's going to be way more protection in that lineup.
Yeah,
of at least competent MLB players. To answer your other question, I told you this last week. I don't script any of this shit. This is all off the dome. This is all pure, unfiltered, unadulterated Jake Hassan. I know that it's new and cool to script your screaming notes of what your rant is going to be, but like that's not what.
Whoa.
I'm not saying about you. Relax.
Oh, okay.
But
Just say we're the same brain.
This
wasn't
like it wasn't a layup, but I will take the thread I'll take the life raft that you've thrown me. To answer your question, I do kind of think it's a little silly that the Rockies are minus 450 to have the worst record in Major League Baseball.
It's like last year's White Sox. They were the same price.
We're like, yes, they're atrocious because like Kyle Freeland, Michael Lorenzen, Jose Quintana, Chase Dollander. Actually, this isn't that bad. Tomoyuki Sugano. Like
Dollander is the Lamborghini in that
if he
driveway.
could ever put it together, like that's great.
He did.
A little.
For last year, he was the bright spot of that rotation.
But I mean,
how's anyone supposed to do that when they're playing Mile High?
I agree with you, but my point being, like, okay, the Rockies are minus 400 for worst record in Major League Baseball. The next closest odds are the White Sox, who like me and you both like a lot. So I think that's a silly number. Let me find this really fast just so I can make sure that I have all of the most up-to-date information. Yeah, like Rockies minus 400, White Sox 7-1 for worst record. Does anyone think that's right? Everywhere you turn, people are saying White Sox 70 wins. White Sox Rookie of the Year with Munetaka Murakami. White Sox Manager of the Year with Will Venable. Like everybody and their mother, everywhere you turn, is saying the White Sox are going to be halfway decent. They're second on the board. 7-1 for worst record. Now, this is where we get murky. Nationals plus 750. That team sucks. Like that team is the one I'm scared of. The Angels 17-1. I said this on this show, I think. Like maybe it works. Maybe you have healthy Mike Trout. Zach Neto is a good piece. Nolan Shanuel is a high floor average guy. Like Joe Adele, maybe it's finally Joe Adele time. Maybe this weird mix with Kurt Suzuki on a one-year deal actually works. And then 28-1 on the St. Louis Cardinals. Worst record. I think that's a bet for me. This team is trading guys away. They traded away Nolan Arenado, Sonny Gray, Brendan Donovan. I think Lars Nootbaar is not long for that team. Like, they're just going to throw shit at the wall and see what sticks. Like, J.J. Weatherholt is going to be a bright spot. He's probably going to win rookie.
Ivan Herrera, too.
Like, what?
You're talking about the Cardinals, right?
Yeah.
The Ivan, what's his name?
Ivan Herrera.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I thought you said Guerrero. I was like, what?
No. I'm like, you had me second guessing myself.
Like, I like Weatherholt and I like Herrera, but like, I think that team, especially that rotation, like they're hoping Dustin May, the ghost of Dustin May, is going to be their number one.
Oh, this.
Like, come on. And
so
I think that the Nationals are going to be terrible. I think the Rockies are going to be terrible. But this is a price play. Like at 28-1, I don't think that that's right and indicative of how close these teams. Like I think the Cardinals are right there with these very terrible teams, and the bottom could easily fall out, especially if they're going to be trading anything that isn't nailed down come deadline.
So a very good friend of mine on Twitter, Mr. Adams Digest, is a big Cardinals fan, and last year he bet that this exact prop for them to have the worst record because he thought they were going to be atrocious and the price was just too good to pass up on.
Double digits last year.
So I do feel you for that, but I just have to say, because I was looking at this earlier, Ivan Herrera's batting average, that prop, 269. He is as bad as we're making them out to be. He is the superstar of that lineup.
He's good. He might
and nobody talks about him. Nobody.
His run number.
His home run. 1 sec. He is an absolute stud muffin. Really want to say stud muffin.
I was just gonna let you go there. I wasn't even gonna say anything.
Crap. I doubt it's even out. Let me just go to what did he hit last year? Do you know off the dome? Just to ask.
I don't know, but he was also hurt last year. He missed time with an injury.
Let me just do 20, and then I'll give me a good guess.
I'm looking at 25, and it's plus 250.
Oh wow,
it's not a bad number.
He's a maniac.
He's really good. I think he could be an all-star.
I would assume it's around that number because it's minus 120 for him
He's
to
not
hit
even
20.
he's not even listed for 30. So
Last year he batted 284 with 19 home runs.
it's pretty good. And that was in how many games? That had to have been
Matt wrote it in chat. Matt, how many games?
Less than 100 games.
107.
Right. So yeah, I mean he missed 55 games. I like that. I like Ivan Herrera a lot. I think he's really good.
There's so many props that I want to talk about, and I know it's going to take the whole show, which is fine. Even though there's no time limit.
ERA one that you really liked. You teased that you had an ERA bet that you liked.
No. I said I didn't. I said averages. I did.
Oh.
ERA. I just wanted to tickle your plums because I know you're a pitcher prop guy.
Really
but the batting average one was Hunter Goodman, and the other one that even Matt liked, Josh Naylor, over 263.
Whoa.
Last year 295, 2024 243, 2023 308, and those are the only 2 years last year and then 2 years ago were the only 2 years he batted over this. But also that's kind of where he came out as a player. Also, he has protection around him in Seattle, and he's just an absolute contact guy. I think he's one of the more underappreciated first basemen in baseball, maybe because of how much Yankee fans hate him because of what he did a couple years ago, which I understand. But he's a guy I would love in the locker room because he's an absolute lunatic. Very consistent hitter. I think that is drastically wrong.
I agree with that. That immediately, I think that flies over immediately. Yeah.
And again, for the people that are here, thank you so much for being here. It means the world. I can't stop saying thank you because I kind of have to. I have to because you're taking time out of your day. It's 8:35 Central. When it comes to futures, I don't like looking into numbers outside of the facts. When it comes to futures, I want the facts. And the facts are he's gone over this over two times over the last 3 years. Is that the end all be all? No. There's other factors going into it, and I want that to add into my handicap. I also know him very well. When you bet somebody or you look at numbers every single day, you know what kind of person they are. Trying to get my point across because there's no data to tell you the future. You can only go off of the facts that are in front of you is what I'm trying to say. So Don't overthink futures. They're more plum play than anything.
I agree for the most part. Like I think for me, when I think about futures I like, it's plum play of initial, and then I go to look at things like Hunter Brown and Christopher Sanchez for Cy Young last year. Like awesome to finish second was a lot of fun. But like guys who I felt good about in general, and then historical data backed up my initial feeling anyway.
Oh, I remember my point. I used that example for last year's home run parlay with Lindor and Jose Ramirez because they made renovations to Progressive Field. So it was the wind tunnel was perfect for Jose Ramirez. It's perfect again. And it's a lesser lineup, but I think he's going to be perfectly fine. So to my point, Josh Naylor, that feels wrong.
Yeah, I agree.
Moving on, we could touch on this. This will make you happy. All my notes, literally, kind of just trying to make you happy, trying to make you smile as a friend. Because I hate this prop in the regular season. What prop do I hate in the regular season? Because you went on your way to stick it to me and be like, you know what I got today? I got a prop in this, and you said it's a stupid bet.
Pitcher wins.
That is the stupidest bet. No. That is the stupidest bet.
Bets that you hate.
It's not a pitcher prop. It's not a pitcher prop.
Bets that you hate that I've played that are
you can steal them.
So stolen bases.
Ronald Acuna 25-1
for
stolen base leader.
Oh, who's the favorite?
Simpson is second. First is Simpson. Like that's so obvious. Get that out of my face. Get that out of my face.
So I'm looking at it right now. Stolen bases.
Oh, Ellie De La Cruz.
Ellie 3-1. That makes sense. Corbin Carroll 7-1. Bobby Witt Jr. 7-1.
Corbin Carroll's also injured. What's going on, fam? Thanks for being here.
With a hand thing. PCA never. Victor Scott II isn't bad at 20-1. Well, like here's the problem.
Matt's correct. Matt put in the chat that Corbin Carroll anything leader is triples. He's a god.
How is Bryce Terang and Xavier Edwards more than 20-1? That doesn't make sense to me.
How is Ronald Acuna Jr. someone who has led the league in stolen bases 25-1?
Well, and let's make something very clear. Ellie De La Cruz is the rightful favorite in this market.
And Taylor Simpson should be second as well. He gets the
Taylor
first base.
Simpson on base. Taylor Simpson can't hit.
Jake, when he's on base, he's going to third base.
But the thing is, he doesn't get on base. That's the problem.
I understand that.
Guy hits like 210.
He's very bad. He's very bad. But have you seen him make it to first base on a dribbler to the pitcher?
Of course I have. I'm online. I have
chronically same. Cheers.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Like, if I was going to bet anything in this market, it would be Xavier Edwards and Ronnie at 25-1.
All right, moving on to the next one. I've never delving into is what I was just trying to say. Sorry, I had a little bit of whiskey today. What if I just threw out for MVP?
Oh boy.
But it does it kind of flows with
AL or
AL. I'm an AL guy. But it already ties into another bet that we have, which we can get to right after this because better segue.
Let me guess. All right. If it's a bet, so we've talked. It has to.
It's not Vinny Pasquantino. I'll tell you, it's not Vinny. No. It ties into a prop we didn't give out last week, but we talked about adding to our cards, and we can talk about now.
All right, just tell me. Why don't you just tell me?
Wyatt Langford 50-1.
Ooh.
Now his average. Let me run back to the book real quick and just rattle off his average for you, because I feel like that might be the more enjoyable bet this season.
It's got to be in the 260s.
No. Take a guess what it's at.
Lower or higher than 260? 240? 250 and a half.
55. If
that's another one where it's like injury. It's not really his fault.
That's true. But 50 to if Femi made a comment about it yesterday, and I was like, I'm gonna look into that.
Shout out Femi. I love Femi.
I real quick, I like making him laugh more than anybody in the industry.
That's great.
He makes me feel funny, and I like it when I'm saying something and he giggles like very lightly, and then I giggle. It makes the job so much more fun. And you stop taking yourself seriously, people. It's all fun and games here.
I want to believe in Wyatt Langford so bad. Like, obviously, people who have followed me for a couple of years know the great Wyatt Langford Rookie of the Year drum that I was beating in 2024. Like, and that was fun for like 3 days. I want to believe it so bad, but he can't stay healthy. Like, he's proven, like, and granted, if it was ever going to happen, it would happen with Skip Schumacher as your manager. Here's also the problem. You need other people in that lineup to stay healthy around you, especially now that you've traded for Brandon Nimmo. Like, you need Nimmo to stay healthy. You need Seager to stay healthy. You need Jake Berger to stay healthy. You need Evan Carter to stay healthy, because otherwise you have no protection around you and you're just screwed. So, because otherwise it's just Wyatt Langford. It's Wyatt Langford and the ghost of Jock Peterson. Whoopee! Like, it's just, you're doing nothing.
You're forgetting Josh Young 2023 is back.
Fair. Again, but that's another one. If he can stay healthy, the guy has a thumb injury every April. Like,
I agree.
I don't not like it. I do, like, if you could promise me 162 games of Wyatt Langford, then I'd be all the way in. Because he could be a 30-30 guy. He could honestly be a 40.
I bet him to hit 30. People.
Like, he could easily be a 30-30 guy, and then if the Rangers win the division, that helps too. Like, man, I want to believe. But again, I gotta see him on the field first. But
again, you and I talked about this last week. We added this to our cards. That's the safer bet. it's the safer bet, but if you want extremely good value, go out and take Wyatt Langford to win MVP. But Matt made a good.
I even think Schumacher is good value at 13-1.
No. I agree, but Matt made a good comment that if Seager has a really good year, it's just going to take away votes from Wyatt. So this may be the safer play. Also, let's just go through the rotation of this team.
Agree.
It's diabolical.
Yeah.
Jacob deGrom, Nathan Eovaldi, Mackenzie Gore, and Jack Leiter as the 4.
Yep.
Jack Leiter as the 4 is the sexiest name that I rattle off there.
Yep.
Because Jack Leiter is an up-and-coming stud, if not already a stud.
I agree. I mean, all right, let me throw this at you. Would you ever bet Mackenzie Gore 40-1 AL Cy Young?
No.
I'm
not also tapped in like you are with pitcher stuff.
I'm hovering.
Because I'm home run guy.
I'm hovering it because I mean you look at his first.
Matt, please comment in our private chat what you think of this.
The upside is there. The upside has been there.
Oh, he said he bet that. Pseudo Nats fan would bet that.
K-Leader is also good. I don't hate that. He's a dude. You talk about Jack Leiter's up and coming. I think Mackenzie Gore has been stuck in Washington, just marinating on a terrible team. And I mean, his first half was unbelievable last year.
Oh yeah, it was.
And now, fully healthy. I think last year was the first year that he missed minimal starts, if any.
Oh, dude, I always just get him and who'd the Cubs pick up?
What's his name? Cabrera from the Marlins.
No. In the trade deadline, they got the wrong Nat. Who was it?
Pitcher?
Injury-prone pitcher. What's his name? That they picked him up at the deadline. Who was it?
I have no
Matt,
idea.
who am I thinking of? Who am I thinking of? From the Nationals, who did the Cubs pick up at the deadline and was a 2-start and then was injured again? What's his name?
Trevor Williams?
No. Who am I thinking of? Hold on.
I have no idea.
Cubs trade Nats pitcher.
I have no idea who you're thinking of.
Michael Soroka.
Oh my God.
I was thinking of Michael Soroka. We dogged him. So we dogged the Cubs for it. We didn't dog Michael Soroka
because he forgot he was a Nat. I forgot he was a Cub. He sucks.
It's a great immaculate grid for anyone out there that's still immaculate grids.
That's true. That's a good point.
When the Cubs didn't go and get Mackenzie Gore when he was begging to get taken out of Washington, that's when I knew the Cubs weren't serious. But I'm completely spacing on how good Mackenzie Gore was last year because, again, do you blame me? He's a national.
Let me read it to you. Let me read you his.
No, he was lights out. But please, for the people watching,
for those that are unfamiliar with Mackenzie Gore's body of work from last year, I hate how Baseball Reference changed their format. It's so
no. You got to go to ESPN. It's terrible. They're hey, here's what he did in 42.
I mean, Baseball Reference stopped doing the drop down menu. Now they have whatever. It doesn't matter. Nobody cares about this. First half for Mackenzie Gore last year: 19 starts, 3.02 ERA, 110 innings pitched, 138 strikeouts, which was good for 11.3 Ks per 9. He was an all-star. He was unbelievable. And to Matt's point, which I was just going to bring this up, Texas in a dome, much more solid conditions, not trying to pitch in Washington in October or March or early April, much more favorable conditions. And also, I've said this before too about other Rangers pitchers, your outfield goes from Jacob Young and me and you to Wyatt Langford, Brandon Nimmo, and Evan Carter. That's a pretty damn good defensive outfield. Mackenzie Gore at 41, granted, you're trying to beat Tariq Skubal and Garrett Crochet, and that's probably a fool's errand. But if you're going to take shots against these guys, it might as well be big numbers.
It's a good point. Also, side note, to whoever is the cameraman for all the home runs at Globe Life, double birds. Double birds to you, because why does every fly ball look like it's going to Mars?
Yeah, it's not good.
And a piece of me, not to lie, a piece of me loves it. But a piece of me wants to just fight the teeth of whoever is going. Because, God damn it makes me stand up out of my couch.
Dude, you want to see some bad angles on fly balls? Watch a college baseball game.
I can completely understand. Have you ever watching the most mid-major college basketball game? The coach's son is up in the bleachers, but he doesn't have the handles. It doesn't have the handles. He's got the one, and he's like,
dude. Speaking of college basketball, tomorrow Illinois, Michigan.
We'll get there. Well, no, we'll get there. We'll get there.
Right after I get off my flight, and I already texted my family. I'm going to be the worst version of myself tomorrow.
We'll get into that because I wrote that as this is how my notes work today. Ask Jake about, and then it's just a list.
Illinois is going to win, by the way.
All right. That we don't need to talk about it then. Final note with the AL Manager of the Year. I talked about it yesterday on VSiN, and I don't think we're nuts here. I know you're on it as well because we mentioned it. This was the worst odds on the score. I don't like giving shout-outs on books. They don't deserve it. This was 50-1 on the score.
Yep. Outrageous.
Now, we also mentioned this. You do not bet them to make the playoffs. You do not alt their win total. You bet this.
The same.
You can take the current win total over. That's fine.
Yeah.
You don't touch anything else. You touch Will Venable to win AL Manager of the Year. I am so overly obsessed with the White Sox this year that it is, hold on. Hold on. I got 98 hats. Let's get involved. We're locked in. It's such a beautiful price, and I keep making the joke that this is going to be the team of friendship this season.
Yep.
I said they're going to be like the Bears. If I said this yesterday as well, if it's anything like remember the Titans and they're all best friends and they're humming, they can make the postseason, especially with how horrid. Honestly, I was shocked you didn't mention the Twins as having the worst record because you texted me earlier today. Can we talk about how everyone on the Twins is glass? That's not news.
Already happened, by the way.
That isn't news. We don't have to break news that everybody knows. All the people watching right now, which I love, know.
They're 30-1.
Who? Oh, wow.
And they're going to trade Joe Ryan. And Pablo Lopez is already out with it. Wait, we might have to get active.
And what's Buxton going to do? Save them? No.
For the 100 games that he plays?
Is Matt Wallner truly going to be the savior for them? I hope so, because he is a 5-tool player, and I love Matt Wallner to death. This is just a must. It is a must. Twins win total under 73.5 is the best. And I'm still kicking myself for not being on it. Will Venable did a fantastic job last season with what he had. And again, the White Sox last year, this year, still one of the youngest teams in baseball. That is honestly better than being old and having no stars on your team and you're still one of the worst teams in baseball. Because people that are starving are desperate. And when they're desperate, they will do anything possible to stay fulfilled. It's just I love a hungry team because with these guys, they're trying to make a name for themselves. It doesn't matter if they're trying to stay in Chicago. They're trying to stay in the pros. Once you get promoted to the pros, you don't want to go back down. These guys, the whole roster is basically 2-3 rookies. 2 years rookie, second year, third year. Teal, Montgomery, Murakami, and Chase Mydroff. If those guys are humming, I think it doesn't matter who else is in that lineup. Those other guys in that lineup will join in. I can't find the word that I'm looking for.
Well, and you don't even mention, like, I'm a huge Braden Montgomery guy. Like, you're talking about Colson Montgomery.
Oh, the pitcher.
I'm
Yeah.
a huge Braden Montgomery guy. I think he'll be up at some point. I even like I like Edgar Caro too. Like I know him and Kyle Teal are both catchers, so maybe Caro gets traded. I don't know, but like Caro's even if he just DHs, like decent little hitter right there. Like, and I think this rotation is kind of underrated, especially considering that at some point you are going to have Hagen Smith, who was what, the seventh, third, a top 10 overall pick just in a couple years ago in the draft, and was a dog in the SEC. And they have another pitcher who's in the top 100 of prospects, who's also very good, Noah Schultz. Like, pair that with Jonathan Cannon, who I think is a fine number 3. I think Shane Smith is just going to be one of those guys who always outperforms the peripherals.
What about Burke?
And Burke's fine too, but like I think that rotation is underrated. Like I think this White Sox team is going to have some juice.
And depending on how the season goes on, if they make the playoffs,
Venable just wins.
He just wins.
He just wins.
They're what, third in odds to have the worst record, or second?
Second. They're behind the Rockies. The win total 66.
And for the people that are sitting here thinking it's the White Sox, they're not that good. It's the boom factor. The boom factor is
ceiling, yes.
Is what we saw in the second half last season. Could Colson Montgomery have a second sophomore slump? 1,000%. But people forget the second half, the White Sox had a better record than the Astros, Mets, and Dodgers.
Mm-hmm.
The White Sox.
I'm telling you. I mean,
I think
we're both saying the same thing.
Yes. And if Murakami can hit American pitchers, it's over.
I think that's the biggest thing here. Like if he ends up being,
this is us banking on him having the best season he possibly could have.
I think he could be 80% of what we think he's going to be.
If he bats 280, I'm happy. I think if he just bats 280, I'm happy.
Sure. Get me 30 home runs,
which would be over his number.
Yeah.
That one I don't want to touch.
No, I'm good on that.
We talked about it last week.
It's there. Like the path is there.
Yeah. But that's enough AL Manager of the Year. What else did I write down for Jake? World Baseball Classic. Come on. Starts next Wednesday.
Dude.
Question for you, have you ever bet on it? Have you ever made any futures on it? Are you going to bet on it? How do you approach this? Because I don't think I've ever bet on it. I bet the under in the USA Japan the final game last year.
I've bet,
or 2 years ago.
I bet the US last year, or not last year, the
last time. Yeah.
The last tournament I bet the US. Just because I thought the price, even though it was only like 2-1, I thought it was ridiculous because I thought they were much better than most other teams. Like,
no, time out. Jay Dizzle commented, make the playoffs. No.
You're better off betting Venable because if the White Sox make the playoffs, he just wins.
Jay Dizzle, thank you for being here. Love you, miss you. This is the better bet.
Yeah.
And theoretically, if they do make the playoffs and he doesn't win this, it's going to suck, yes, but
you're going to be there. You're going to have a 50 to 1.
You have a better number
for the award.
You have a better number.
Yeah.
And you'll be thinking about it for years just like us because we thought we were smart. I also said yesterday on VSiN that it's a long shot for a reason, and I've never claimed to be the smartest person in the room, but this might get me there.
That's the thing. Like Venable, the White Sox make the playoffs. You're sitting there he's going to be a finalist. He'll finish at worst.
He would have to, yeah.
And you have a 50 to 1 that at worst is going to finish runner-up.
And if you need a cushion, Jay Diz, hey, God forbid he comes in second to this. You know,
yeah, right? Exactly.
God forbid.
To circle
World
back
Baseball Classic.
The World Baseball Classic, like I kind of want to bet the U.S. again, just because like this is the Avengers that they've assembled the Avengers. No matter how many games Skubal or Skeens pitch, like reminder to everybody, the top 2 starters for the U.S. last year were Merrill Kelly and Kyle Freeland. and then the ghost of Adam Wainwright was your 3. Like, and now you have Skeens, Skubal, Judge, Bobby.
Yeah.
What?
You're not adding Skubal.
Well, like, I'm just saying.
Skubal's irrelevant in this argument. He said he's going for one game. Tarek Skubal, you're so kind for coming out and pitching against Great Britain. Oh, golf, thank you. Thank you, Governor. Thank you. Get out of here. Why be here? Why be here?
Just to say that you did, like, I guess, like, but I mean, okay, even take that away from it. Like, even, okay, you still have, like, okay, you still have Paul Skeens, and, like, Paul Skeens is not coming off that field. Like, a guy who went to Air Force, he's pitching as many games as he can. Nolan McLean, one of the guys who was favored for Rookie of the Year once upon a time. Mason Miller, Joe Ryan, like, Logan Webb. Like, even you take Skubal out of it, you still have Skeens, Webb, Ryan are your top 3. That's still pretty damn good. And that doesn't even mention the lineup. So, like, I honestly, I think we're probably on pace for USA Japan again. Like I mentioned, I love Femi. I love Femi to death. He's tried to sell me on the Dominican Republic. And yeah, that team is sick, but this is what they do every year where the lineup is sick and, like, the pitching just kind of falls apart.
Jay Diz, yeah, he was a catcher at Air Force before he went to LSU.
Yeah.
Not to sound like I'm being facetious or rude in any way. I feel like betting the Dominican Republic is just layup because the best players in baseball are Dominican.
It's the name value. Like, you see Julio Rodriguez, you see Juan Soto.
Julio Rodriguez is really
Let me tell you the guys that are going to be pitching for the Dominican Republic.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
The ghost of Sandy Alcantara, Brian Bayo.
Wait, whoa. Oh, yeah. Yeah, sorry.
The ghost of Luis Severino. Christopher Sanchez is really good. But that's it. It's Christopher Sanchez and a bunch of guys who are washed.
It's true.
I don't want to.
I honestly, what's America's price to win it?
I think they're like sub 2-1. They're like plus.
I didn't hate Japan. It's price. Not gonna lie. Not saying I want to run out and get it. It's gonna be United States, Japan. So
exactly. I think it's you. Oh God, wow. USA's gotten out to minus 150 or minus 150.
How do you bet it? Do you have any futures you like, or are you just gonna watch? I'm more on the fence of I don't think I need to bet it.
I'll probably just watch, and then when we get to the championship game, I'll bet the US.
Bet the under. Bet the under.
Or that too. Like, unfortunately, Japan better than 3-1 is probably really good value because you're probably going to be.
I think I saw 4 yesterday.
I'm looking around right now, but yeah, I mean, you're probably going to be in the championship game and you're going to have a better than 3-1. It's probably a pretty good bet.
PJ Glasser wanted to talk about it, and I was like, "What are we going to talk about?"
Yeah, R.I.P. the Christopher Sanchez Cy Young. Like, listen. You go to war against Paul Skeens, you're probably going to lose. Like, that's just is what it is. Yeah, I see Japan plus 380.
I'm trying. I probably need to do a deeper dive on it. But it's stuff like this, like spring training. This isn't no disrespect to anyone who does bet it on a day-to-day basis until the regular season, or they bet spring training all the way to the final out of the World Series. Spring training doesn't really grab me.
Yeah,
I don't feel like
college baseball.
What?
I'd rather watch college baseball.
Yeah, I don't have any urge to go and do it because I saw, I think it was definitely Pete Alonso's home run. Like one of those social media accounts, they're like, yeah, Pete Alonso's home run today was 380. Who in God's name is betting that prop? You don't even know if he's playing the entire game. What?
Yeah.
He could be just in there looking at live pitches.
I don't understand. I might go to a spring training game this weekend since I'm going to be in
They are fun. Purdue lost. Purdue just lost by 2 to MSU. I'm actually shocked because I thought that number was telling. I bet the under. That lost. Full transparency. Sucks. That stinks.
Womp womp.
Womp womp. Let's go to any other baseball stuff. I wrote down Connor Griffin, him.
Dude, if the Pirates are going to be serious about letting him break opening day. Let me read you this, Colbert. There are 4 players. If Connor Griffin makes the opening day roster, there are exactly 4 players in Major League Baseball history who would have had either fewer games played or at bats in the minors than Connor Griffin. Would you like me to read them?
Fewer at bats to
Fewer
go pro.
games and or at bats in the minors than Connor Griffin.
Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper is 1.
Not Mike Trout. I'm trying. A-Rod.
A-Rod is also 1.
Griffey.
Griffey is a 3rd. There's 1 more.
Give me a year or like range.
He was also 19 when he got called up, and it's recent. It's in the last.
Not Skeens, he's a pitcher.
It's in the last 8 years or so, 8 to 10 years.
What team?
Now, Mets, but he didn't debut with them.
Oh, Soto.
Bryce Harper, Juan Soto, Alex Rodriguez, Ken Griffey Jr. are the only players who would have had fewer at-bats or games played than Connor Griffin should he make the opening day roster, which I think like the Pirates should. And that's honestly back to what I was saying last week.
Did Harper play any game in the minors? I feel like no.
Harper? Yeah, he did. He didn't go straight to the majors.
Who played the least out of those bunch?
Let me pull it up. It was fewest games was A-Rod at 114 and only 475 plate appearances in the minors. So about a year. He spent less than a year in the minors. And then
they like forced him to stay up. They're like, hey, we know you're struggling. You just got to figure it out.
Well, and the thing, like, so if you're going by games, like Griffey 129, A-Rod 114, Harper 130, Soto 122, Griffin 122, plate appearances, Griffey 550, A-Rod 475, Harper 530, Soto 512, Griffin 563.
That's awesome.
He's really good, which is why I bet the Pirates at 12-1 to win the NL Central a couple weeks ago. Him and Skeens could be fucking unbelievable.
Yeah, it's true. Speaking of young guys, I don't think we really touched on it last week, but he did hit a walk-off against the White Sox.
Somebody's calling me right now. Hold on. Filibuster.
All right. Tell him I said hey. No, tell him I said hey. Don't mute. Don't. Hello. Hey, I'm Jake.
Yeah. It came a little early. I'm recording a
Pause
show right now, so I'll come get in a little bit.
Oh, he ordered food.
Appreciate it.
He ordered food.
Bye.
What'd you order? You ordered food? Who was it?
Yeah, I did. I did order food.
Yeah, you didn't mute yourself, you boner.
I know. You told me not to.
What'd you order?
Just a burrito.
From where?
It's a place in Logan Square.
What's the name?
Big Wig Tacos.
There's a Big Wig in River North.
Okay.
Must be closer to you. Anywho, Zach Veen.
Yeah.
What are our thoughts? In the 45 pounds seems a little...
That's not true. There's no way.
Why do they keep running on this? Do you know how hard it is to build muscle?
Yes.
If they said 25 pounds, I would be like, for sure. That one, Jay Dizzle, that I got was on the score. I'm not 100% sure.
30-1 is the best number I saw outside of that.
Okay.
Which is still I still think that's a good number.
Still a good number. But Zach Veen, if you told me, hey, he gained 25 pounds of muscle, I'd be like, oh, cool. The guy grinded. 45 pounds?
I think that's fake. There's no way.
I need like Joey Swole to make like a stitch and be like, hey, that's not true.
I mean, to be fair, it does look like Zach Veen ate Zach Veen.
Oh no, yeah, sure. I'm very concerned as what his speed is, but I kind of like that he gained that weight.
Yeah, I mean, also it was like he cut out substances and like got sober, and like good for him, obviously. As we drink on this show, but like, yeah, I mean, he's a guy that like I think always had some upside. Thank you, Jay Dizzle. Yeah, I mean, he's, and that's another part, like why I think the Rockies could be kind of frisky. Like
What 69 cents? Hold on. What 69 cents?
From a show we did on a former network of yours from like 6 months ago.
Don't know what you're talking about on network, but whatever.
Anyway.
All right, let's get to college hoops. I have some circles for Saturday, and let's get the one that I locked in already since they're already out. I locked in Florida. Florida against Arkansas. It had to be done. The other lines open at other books at 9.5. 8.5 was not too high. Let's talk about Florida because they should be on my card right now to win the national championship at the price they're at. Did I write down the price? I did not write the price, but I forgot what I was looking at. It's above 10-1. So Florida is a must buy into right now. In my opinion, Florida owns the number one defense in the SEC since January 1st. Since 2020, start of 2026, they're the number 2 team behind Duke on Bart Torvik. 10th in offense, 3rd in defense, 18th in EFG percentage defense, 4th in offensive rebounding, 18th in 2-point percentage offense, 20th in 2-point percentage defense, 34th in 3-point rate defense. I want all the smoke. And I am a very, very, very big fan of this Arkansas team. They don't have the defense that Florida has. And I don't think that, Arkansas's had a number 3 offense since January 1st, I believe. I don't think that offense is going to be able to keep them in this game. I think Florida wins by 10 plus.
I'll trust you. I'll be honest, I have nothing college basketball this weekend. Just I have not had the time to do college basketball stuff this year.
Well, you got college baseball.
But I will have college baseball. That'll be up on the Substack tomorrow morning as well. I will trust you. You've been on kind of a heater with college basketball. You were cranking hog last night, so I know that.
And I'm a big cranking hog guy.
And I've always said that about you. And DePaul was doing well for you last night too. So
they swept Creighton. They swept Seton Hall and Creighton.
It's massive.
Oh, I almost cried. I was like, oh my God, I told Matt, I'm like, in the moment, I'm like, am I about to cry? I don't think I've ever cried over a sports moment in my life.
You tweeted about it.
I might cry. That I can't believe got 100 likes. I haven't got 100 likes on something in forever.
Oh,
what did Matt say? Jay Dizzle, no. Another circle spot that I have. They're all circle spot outside of the Florida -8.5 because the numbers aren't out. Oregon State just fired Wayne Tinkle. We're gonna take a piss and
come on. That's not real. It's a made-up ass name. Come on.
Wayne Tinkle getting fired makes me want to take the possible +20 against Santa Clara. They're on the road this weekend. The spread should be around 20.
Would you say that when that happened, that news got leaked?
I'm about to piss on North Oregon. I'm about to piss on Santa Clara. Yeah, I said that. Here, I'll read the group chat text. Hold on. Here. So, my friend Woj in our CLV Warriors group chat, just a tweet. Sources: Oregon State has parted ways with Wayne Tinkle. Me, time to piss on him.
Did you really not get what I was doing with leaked there? Did you really not put that together?
It's actually a really good one. Amanda said, "Did you fart?" Oh, we're never growing up here, folks. No. Moving on. Another circle spot. Arizona hosting
pull it together. Take a second. Take a sip of your drink. Pull it together.
There's nothing left. It's just ice.
Oh, I tried.
No, I did. Oh, I think Amanda's saying, did I actually fart? No. So, no. Sometimes I move over here and it sounds like I fart. I don't. It's just me moving.
I didn't.
If I farted, I would have smirked, even though I was laughing there. Doesn't count. I like Arizona this weekend. Arizona, clear revenge spot after losing at Allen Fieldhouse. They did not cover against Baylor yesterday. They won by 7. KU is coming off basically murdering Houston, winning by 13 as 2.5-point home dogs. And I just think Arizona's finally turning around after their couple losses there. I don't think there's any reason to be concerned. Like, oh, Arizona lost. They're probably frauds. No, they're legit. Caleb Love isn't there, so we can't really hone in on that. They're probably frauds. No, I'm curious to see what the number is. I lean with Arizona. Also, I lean with St. John's after coming off the 72-40 loss to UConn yesterday. It is a revenge spot for Villanova. More curious to know what that number is, but I lean with the Johnnies. Finally, lean with St. Mary's against the Zags. The Zags coming off a clear circle spot that beating the doors off of Portland, who beat them earlier this month. St. Mary's, 6th best team at home, according to the Haslametrics. I like St. Mary's. I don't know what the number is going to be. I know Amanda's going to be in chat. How could you say that about my Bulldogs? Let's see. What else did I write down for Jake? I think that's it. Jake, what college baseball do you have?
College baseball, I have a couple things. I honestly, I haven't done the exact lines yet. So you could tune into the Substack tomorrow. That's going to go live. And I'll have exact bets for that in the morning. But we haven't talked Illinois, Michigan yet.
You said Illinois.
Well, what do you think?
You're not going to like my answer. And it's not that I'm against Illinois in that game. It's that I truly don't pay attention to Illinois teams excluding DePaul unless there's a clear spot that I take. I can't bet on them, and I'm not going to overly go out of my way to bet Illinois teams by.
All right, fine. I'll tell the people what's going to happen right now. I actually think it was good that Illinois lost to UCLA on Sunday.
Jake Dissel. Here's a bit here since you're going to read that comment and be like, what is he talking about? So last year we really hated the Zags, sure. And Jay Dizzle would just do the Arthur meme and be like, Gonzaga sucks. Yeah. So it's funny still. Go ahead. Sorry. Here, I'll just do this for you.
Oh, sure. Thanks. Illinois lost to UCLA on Sunday in embarrassing fashion. They were up by 20 and they blew it. And then they lost in overtime. I think it was a good wake-up spot for Illinois. Merez Johnson, get out of my face. Cool, you're on Michigan. You transfer away. Can't handle being on the same team as all the fighting Balkans because you were afraid for your job. Whatever, man. I think this is good for this team. Brad Underwood was furious after that UCLA game. Illinois wins. Bounce back. Just win, baby. Kobe Marcia, would you like to rejoin the show?
Wanted to see what you'd say. Thank you, Matt. That's it for me. I don't know if you have anything else to close out the show. I think, again, talking futures, talking World Baseball Classic, talking college hoops, talking Illinois, talking – wait. College baseball.
This is the third time you've asked me for my college baseball card, and I said I have not done anything yet because I've been very busy this week. It'll be on the Substack, hassanshacks.substack.com tomorrow morning for all the college baseball bets. I will say, fine, you want something? I am really looking forward to UCLA. They play the number one team in the country, and they play a neutral site tournament against a bunch of ranked teams this weekend. I'm very interested to see how that goes.
Okay, so we got everything college baseball. Anywho, I think that's going to be it for us, folks. Again, thank you so much for being here. I cannot at this moment say go and subscribe to the channel so we can pay for StreamYard Premium.
But you can follow us on Twitter.
But you can follow me at Colby M. Betts on X. You can follow Jake at, what did you change it to?
At the Jake Hassan.
The Jake Hassan you changed it to? Okay. At the Jake Hassan. I'll try to remember that. Maybe put that in the banner so I can read it.
I had some stuff going on when we started, okay?
It's okay. You came off from work. It's fine. Again, thank everybody for being here. It means the world to us. We will try to be more consistent as the weeks go by. We're still trying to figure out each other's schedules. Huh?
It's only been 6 days since that. Was pretty consistent.
Yeah, it is. It is. No college baseball, Jake? Anywho.
Hassan'sHacks.substack.com tomorrow morning. I'm literally, when we are done with this, when I hang up, I'm going to do the college baseball work.
Before we go, Amanda did ask us if we will do a Selection Sunday show. She told me that last year, the bracket I gave out won her bracket at whatever she did hers. So we kind of have to do them. You, me, Matt down below can chime in and we can make one as a team. I think that'll be fantastic. I love Selection Sunday.
Yeah.
It is an absolute blast. Yeah, we have to, so full transparency with how Twitch works. I didn't know this until after last week's show. You have to go live for 4 hours on 4 different days, and then I think it takes your account seriously. So when that happens,
couple more episodes, 2 more.
We will be honing in on, hey, subscribe, like. But again, we're gonna be like, hey, if you don't subscribe to us, you're a bum. No, you're taking time out of your day. I can't thank you guys enough. It makes this job so much easier to do. It makes it worth doing. It holds us accountable, and I can't thank you guys enough. You guys are the absolute best. I reached out to a bunch of you over the last couple of weeks, and I truly meant that from my heart. Thank you so much for being here. I wish I could keep saying it because it means that much to me. Jake, if you have any final words, and then I'll shut up about saying things.
No, love everybody. Thank you for the support. We'll see where this goes. We're trying to build it. Again, I know people are disappointed. No college baseball on this episode. Life has been in my way the last couple of days, but I will have bets for Texas and Coastal Carolina. I will have bets for Florida and Miami. I will have bets for UCLA in their series against the ranked teams this weekend. That will all happen on HassanSacks.substack.com coming up tomorrow morning. But otherwise, we do appreciate you guys. Thank you. Me and Colby, obviously, formerly at some places. Then we were kicked to the curb like unwanted laundry, and now we're trying to figure it out. So we appreciate
we also have someone down below. I don't know if Matt wants to come up and say anything. We didn't allow him to say anything, or we didn't have a point where we called for him. So, Matt, if you do have anything to say, he's turned his camera on. Let's go. Let's go. Hold on.
Oh, okay. Well, I can just do that, right?
I gave him the keys.
Editor Colby thinks he's so clever.
Right. But yes, appreciate
Matt,
everybody.
Thank you for being here. Matt, thank you for being here.
Yeah, man. It's a magical trio.
Woo!
It is. This is what bet flips and bet flips really should have been.
So true.
They should have just given me a call. I would have been there.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway.
All right, let's get that.
You know we should have called this show?
No, we're done.
That sounds like a tweet Jake would have had.
5 more minutes. Let's go.
All right. Everyone out there, we'll see you soon. There will be more posts about this moving forward. Again, thank you. Have a great night. Love you guys dearly. Toodles. And that should end the show.